As the federal government shutdown stretches on with no end in sight, millions of Americans are bracing for a devastating hit. The administration has announced that people who rely on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, will now receive only half of their usual food benefits. This marks the first time in more than 60 years that such a drastic cut to SNAP has been attempted during a government shutdown. A court blocked plans to suspend benefits entirely, but reductions are moving forward. For the roughly 42 million Americans who depend on these benefits, this isn't a policy debate. It's a threat to their ability to eat. Across the country, seniors, veterans, people with disabilities, unemployed workers, and low-income families are preparing for hunger. Many are already choosing between food and other essentials, medication, rent, utilities, transportation. There is no backup program waiting to absorb this shock. For countless households, SNAP is the only barrier between stability and starvation. Doctors and public health experts warn that reduced access to food, especially fresh and nutritious food, will take a swift toll. Malnutrition risk is rising among seniors. Individuals recovering from illness could relapse. Veterans and people with chronic health conditions face serious health declines. Food insecurity is not just hunger. It is weakened immunity, worsening chronic disease, and higher long-term medical costs. In Washington, funding negotiations remain deadlocked. With neither side willing to compromise, government operations remain frozen, and millions of vulnerable Americans are paying the price. Polls show many blame the administration for the shutdown, but frustration stretches across political lines. For those affected, this crisis is not about assigning blame. It is about finding dinner. Food banks and nonprofits are warning they cannot meet the demand. Requests for emergency groceries are already surging. Groceries remain expensive. Shelves are tight. Donations cannot keep pace. Economists caution that communities will feel the strain. SNAP dollars circulate quickly through local stores and markets. Their reduction threatens local economies as well as households. Food assistance programs have long served as a lifeline, preventing poverty and stabilizing families through crisis. Now the nation faces a defining question. How does the United States treat its most vulnerable citizens in moments of political pressure? For millions, the answer will be felt in their kitchens or their empty pantries. Until an agreement is reached, millions wait, watching supplies run low, wondering when and whether support will return, and hoping this country still believes that access to food is a basic right, not a bargaining chip. If you found this report informative, please like, share, and subscribe.